Let me fix my hair before I start talking. Right. Happy Saturday, everyone. I haven't done a video in a ridiculously long time. I've been quite busy, but I wanted to kind of think about where I was at this time getting ready for college and kind of see what advice I could come up with. So I have a couple updates for everyone, and then I'll get straight into my notes. So updates on me. I pretty much had a good year. My books have been selling consistently. For all those who don't already know, my book is Things I Wish Someone Had Told Me Before I Started College. I wrapped up my book tour in March, which was super great. And I only have 2 more events for the remainder of the year. I'll be vending at the Are You Ready to Be Grown conference in Aiken, South Carolina on August 5th. And I'm waiting to see if I'll be vending with the Book Tavern at Arts in the Hearts this year in Augusta. Updates on me. I am about to be 20 weeks pregnant, and I just recently got married, which is what I kind of envisioned when I first published my book. I did Things I Wish Someone Had Told Me Before I Started College, and I was like, what other books would I want to write? I wanted to publish Things I Wish Someone Had Told Me Before I had my child and before I got married. So those are also some things that I've partially started working on. But the next thing that I'll be putting out should be my college-bound binder for high school juniors and seniors, kind of get them ready and walk them directly from school to the college doorstep. So those are pretty much the updates for me. Today I wanted to talk about, okay, you've already been accepted to college, what's next? There's a couple of things that you want to do, and I just want to go over them with you. Shouldn't be long. I've learned not to do long videos anymore, okay? So once you've been accepted, of course, you want to fully engage in your commitment and say that you're attending. Done. Now, what about your housing? If you're going out of state, where are you going to stay? Are you going to stay on campus? Are you going to stay off campus? If you are living with your parents, nothing might change at all, or some things might need to go in the works depending on your parenting style. So you need to figure out your housing. Everything that needs to be done, especially when you're going out of state, you need to make sure all the paperwork is in order. If there's payments, if there's payment plans, you need to make sure that those things are in order. Housing is super important. When I was an RA and we checked people in on day 1, a lot of people had issues because they had not finished their documentation. So housing is super important. You want to figure out your course load. If you've already decided on your major and you have your schedule, take a look at it. See if it fits you. If you don't like it, maybe you might have time to switch it. If you want to look at the different professors or all the things that are going on, you want to do those things ahead of time rather than closer to your class start date. Finances is my least favorite thing, but it's so important. It plays an integral part in your education. So, how are you paying for school? Have you already talked to the financial aid office? Are you doing a payment plan? Have you already taken out your loans? What kind of loans did you take out? Did you look into private loans? No. Did you look at public loans? Did you look at subsidized? Did you look at unsubsidized? What vendors are out there? There's so many things that go into getting the right financial aid so that you're better off in the long run. Have you been applying for scholarships? This is something that I've been pushing and talking to so many people about. If you haven't already started looking at scholarships, it's never too late. On my website, www.sharmesemowens.com, you will go to scholarship resources, and I have more than 50 different websites that show all the different scholarships that are out there. Scholarships can help you cut down on costs in the case that you actually do have to take out financial aid. But look into all the facets of finances and just get ready sooner than later. I feel like I thought that it would have been easier when I was in school, so I kind of just got there and planned on winging it. No, you don't want to wing it. You want to be prepared so that when you finish, you're not in so much debt and that you're not paying astronomical payments. Do you have the transportation that you need for school? I really looked up in the Atlanta area because I had everything around me, but in all other cases, I had friends with cars, but I wasn't afraid to do the train or the bus. Now everybody has Uber and Lyft and all that stuff, but just look at your transportation needs and also look at your technology needs. If you don't already have a laptop, that's something that you want to look into. If you don't already have a cell phone, which is highly improbable, that's something that you want to look into so that you have all the proper communication. Most schools have an orientation. Have you gone? Did you fill out all the paperwork? You being social? Are you paying attention? Orientations are important, and there's a lot of information being passed out, so make sure that you are paying attention. I remember I got my roommate information, and then I kind of started coordinating all of our needs. So when you're getting ready for school, especially out of state, look at your need list. If your school hasn't provided you with a list of basic things that you can bring, you might want to call the admissions office just to double check as you begin to prepare to kind of push your life towards your dorm room. Also, you want to do price shopping and comparison, so that you should be practicing your independence. You might be doing a lot of the shopping on your own. So you want to do some price shopping and comparison and actually learn the price of things, especially if you haven't been shopping for yourself on your own. I read online, and I didn't even consider this, but you want to get acclimated with your campus, and you might even want to do a dry run of your classes. Like, especially if your classes are at multiple buildings. You might just want to do a quick dry run so that you don't get lost on your first day of class. That would be clutch. So that's pretty much it for my notes. I hope that everyone has finished their FAFSA. Of course, that deadline has come and gone. And I hope that everybody got into the colleges they want to, or at least applied for the colleges that they desired. If you didn't get into school, or you're having some form of issues, that is perfectly fine. Things happen. Life happens. So if anything, you want to start to prepare for next spring. Period. Maybe fall, you missed the deadlines. Maybe you don't have everything in order. That is okay. If you truly have the desires for higher education, put all your money on the spring. Just take some time and you'll get it right next time. But that's it for me. If you have further questions or you want to get the conversation going, I would love to converse with you further. I just wanted to put something out there because I remember when I was preparing for college, I had no clue what I was doing. I kind of winged it. So as you have these next couple weeks and or months, there are certain things you need to do. So let's just go over one more time. Housing, course load, finances, transportation and technology, orientation, your need list, all your personal care and your price shopping, and get acclimated with the campus. That's all I have for you, and hopefully I'll have some more things in the near future. Again, if you have questions, comments, or concerns, message me or comment. And don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day.